my friends, this is Aldie, and today I want to talk with you about the number one reason why people stay poor. And that reason is very simple. The number one reason why people stay poor is because they don't believe that they are supposed to be wealthy. And they defend their belief systems. In other words, they believe that they're supposed to be poor and they defend it. They say, I am poor because, and they will give you a ton of reasons or excuses as to why they are not supposed to be rich. And I'm here to break it to you today that if you believe that you were never supposed to be rich, that you were always supposed to stay poor, I'm here to tell you that you've got to change that mindset. Just because you see other people achieving goals and you believe that you cannot do what they are doing, you got to understand that you can. That you do have the power to break free of that poverty mindset. That you don't have to feel stuck in believing that wealthy people are lucky, or that wealthy people cheated, or that wealthy people are greedy, and they have to rob and manipulate people to become the person that they are today. So it's one thing to feel like you were never meant to be wealthy, but it's another thing to defend that belief. In other words, if you say, oh, I'm meant to be poor, and you start listing all the reasons why you're supposed to be poor, then that is a problem. If you tell people, oh, I'm too old, or oh, I didn't collect my governmental checks, or oh, I didn't go to school, or I didn't have a mentor, or I didn't have advantages like my siblings and neighbors did, then you are just creating more excuses in your life. You have to shake that disbelief and begin to understand that wealth is available for you right now. There is nothing stopping you except for the self-perceived limitations that you've placed upon yourself. And if you want to free yourself, you have to be yourself. You have to understand that wealth is a choice that you need to make right now. Look, I had family members that I visited, and I asked myself very deeply, is there anything that they can do to become wealthier? And the answer was yes. Now, I'm not going to tell you specifically what they could have done, but I will tell you that they did have a chance to promote themselves, that they did have a chance to gain more skills in life, in business, and in everything else. But they chose not to. And people who are poor usually choose to be poor. Now, some people might say, oh, Daniel, you don't know. Some people are born into poverty, or they're just unlucky. And all I'm saying to you is this. Some people are meant to be poor. Yes, some people, if they choose to be poor, or if they're born into poverty and that's what they're going to be, that's their lot in life, then okay, that's cool. I'm not saying that they won't receive God's favor or that they're not going to get to heaven. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is that there's some people who are actually poor right now who have a chance to get out of poverty. They have a chance to make it out of the projects. They have a chance to move away from the ghettos, to get a better job, to gain more skills that are valuable to the marketplace. So my question for you is this. Are you ready for wealth? Are you ready to make a difference in your life? Are you ready to start changing your habits, changing your routines, changing your mindset and the way you think? Start by organizing yourself, organizing your house. Start having real conversations with the people that you love. When they start talking about poverty, say, you know what? I don't want anything to do with that way of thinking. If they start insulting the president or insulting famous people or business owners who are making a lot of money, begin to say to yourself, you know what? I don't subscribe to that way of thinking. I believe that I was born to be rich. And the moment that you start to believe that wealth is for you, you'll find that wealth will trickle down your path. You'll find that you'll get a little money here, a little money there. You'll start to realize that people actually want to help you. And there are opportunities to improve. But you have to see it if you want to be it. You have to view it if you want to do it. You have to continue to believe that there are so many things out there that you could begin to do right now. I don't care if you're old or if you think you're old, you think you're in your 50s or 60s or 70s, and you say, oh, I don't have a chance, or I tried that already. I want you to go out there right now and make it happen. there's no excuses. Guys, remember, the world doesn't want excuses. It wants execution. It wants you to believe that you have a chance to actually do something important in your life. If you didn't have a purpose, you'd be dead right now. If you didn't have a purpose, you won't be watching this video. If you didn't have a purpose, you won't be subscribed to this channel. And because you are subscribed to this channel, and you will subscribe if you haven't already, you're gonna hit that notification button and you're gonna make sure that you keep on watching these videos. That you leave a comment in the section below saying wealthy. Because now is the time for you to pursue your wealth. Guys, remember, wealth is a choice. So continue to believe, continue to achieve, and continue to do everything you can in your power to become as wealthy as you are supposed to be. Guys, this is Aldie, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video and watching you become as wealthy as you are about to be.